You're watching PTV.
Hey, this is Benji from Let's Go to the Park, and I want my PTV. Yeah.
You're watching PTV.
Whoa.
Whoa. That was weird. I didn't do anything.
Play the intro.
Okay, I'll play
Ooh.
it.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Okay, let's try that again. Good evening, everyone. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And welcome to PTV Live Holiday Edition. We are excited about tonight. There's a lot happening. You can see we are all wearing the same shirt tonight. This is my Holiday Keepsake Ornaments shopping shirt.
Yeah, Sherry, we need a new design because we need a different red shirt for Sherry. She doesn't do well with crew necks.
No, I can use the same design. I just need to get a red.
I'm saying no. We need a new design for a shirt, so we can include you with.
I have it.
Bitch. Let's move on. New design for the shirt, so you can have a red shirt that fits you well instead of a crew neck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You mean the shirt design?
Yeah.
Both.
The front of the shirt we need to update. We've had this for 3 years.
So?
I don't want this is what I'm dealing with on a regular basis around it.
I'll tell you, I am.
Oh,
out in left field.
she's full of piss and vinegar too.
You speak just vinegar.
I spent 4 hours on my hands and knees scrubbing the darn kitchen floor today.
It looks very good. I saw that, Sherry.
It's beautiful. You could literally eat off the floor now. It's beautiful.
Sounds like Doug when he's cleaning.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
I did that all this morning was scrub the toilets in the bathroom.
And what was weird is that he cleaned the floor, and the rug, or not the rug, but the rag that he used showed no dirt.
No, just lint, dust. I clean like a Japanese person.
As a matter of fact, we're going to have a little cleaning moment tonight. We'll talk about that. We'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah, it was hard because Mom would not let me get, under the table where she would sit to eat. So it was
pretty nasty.
It was nasty.
Well, let's go ahead and get started. We've got a little friend that always visits us as he visits different trees in the forest. So let's get started. And there he is. Chatty is on the Hallmark 50 tree. You'll see there are no other ornaments on the tree right now. It's just Chatty. This ornament will be decorated probably next weekend when we get to the nostalgia tree in our forest. That's where most of the ornaments are for celebrating Hallmark's 50th anniversary this year. So
it's very spastic light.
Yeah. We're also going to have a custom-made tree topper for this tree. But when it gets made, we'll show you what it looks like because we're very excited about it. Roxanne wants to see a Doug cleaning video. Well, we don't.
No, we didn't. You didn't. I didn't take pictures.
No video, but we have definitely a story for you. So we'll definitely get to that.
Okay.
Those are always fun.
But yeah, Chatty's there. This ornament, this tree that he's on, will have at least one ornament from every year of Hallmark Keepsake Ornaments, starting with 1973. And of course, going through today. So we'll have all 50 years represented for the anniversary. I'm looking forward to putting it all together for you. Yeah, that's Chatty.
Richard, they're good. We got it lit. They're gonna get it done next weekend.
Oh my goodness, we have
how many piss and vinegar?
Yeah, we have I think it's 6 trees left to decorate. 7?
Real concept of consequence.
6 trees left to decorate.
I don't count those 2, and I don't count those 3, but we do have to count them. We only have 5 real trees that we of hardness we have to do.
5?
Yeah.
4.
You keep on counting these. I only count the 5 in the carpeted family room. We have 4 in the wall.
Oh, we do
and
have
the
5
fifth
there.
one is
Yeah,
the
we
big
do
one.
have 5 there to do.
Those are
5 big ones. Those are tall trees. There's one that's 7.5, another is 9 foot, and then of course a series of 3, 4, 5, and 6 feet. That's going to be fun.
these 2 don't really count. They're already done.
The 2 in the office that you've got there can be done in about half an hour.
Does
No
piss and vinegar do well to clean floors? No,
No,
not piss. But if you include baking soda,
bacon, which I use baking soda and vinegar.
Yeah.
Gets rid of all the creepy, cruddy stuff inside it, and you have a clean bowl.
if you're not sure, you're off the planner. No, we actually are on the planner. This next weekend we're on target to be on the planner this weekend for the nostalgia tree, and we cannot do 2 other trees until we get the nostalgia tree done because of all the ornaments that are out. So that's coming.
A lot of detail.
But why don't we go ahead and let's get started by making a cocktail.
I don't have to go fetch anything.
Tonight's cocktail, as always, is sponsored by Cruising for Food with a wonderful intro made courtesy of the Orlando guys. So thank you, Richard. We are starting the Christmas season cocktails with a Christmas cookie martini. And since there's no real easy way to carry in a jug of milk in here, I started with the shaker with milk in it. It's 1.5 ounces of milk. And I'm going to go ahead and fill ice in this shaker to get started. And then, one plus cube. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start doing the liquor in it. And we start with Bailey's Irish Cream. It's 1.5 ounces in this one.
Where's
Sherry's on board with
Where's
that.
the whole volleyball thing? Or my roly-poly thing?
It's, I don't know. Where'd it go?
Well, my roly-poly
The
thing.
roly-poly thing is missing, Doug.
I need my roly-poly thing. Ow.
I don't even know what roly-poly thing is.
My roly-poly thing.
Oh, okay.
So I can roll.
Okay.
I'm old.
So that's 1.5
There we
ounces.
go.
1.5 ounces of Bailey's cream. Doug?
Yes.
Thank you. And then 1.5 ounces of our vanilla vodka.
Much better.
Yeah, you lost Sherry on the vodka. She's not here to say anything, but she's not a big vodka person.
I don't mind vodka at all.
No. How much amaretto goes in that?
1 ounce.
Ooh, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to go light on that.
Yeah, I kind of do under 1 ounce.
Yeah,
More than a half, but not quite a full ounce.
Yeah, the recipe calls for 1 ounce of amaretto.
And I love amaretto and I love almond, but it can be very too much and medicinal.
Donna's on her way home from Epcot, but fortunately, she is not far from Epcot. So
No. She
okay,
went to
so
an Air Supply concert.
that's very cool. Okay,
They're
so I'm
getting
going to
to
do
be-
about 3/4 ounce of amaretto.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, how long was Donna's live stream yesterday?
Oh gosh, over 5 hours.
Yes.
Raising funds. As a matter of fact, if anyone can drop the link to her fundraiser in the chat, that would be much appreciated. All right, everyone. I have all the liquor, and I've got the milk, the ice in the shaker. I have the top
Fine.
firmly on. I'm just going to shake.
Getting all frothy.
Yeah, 5.5 hours done.
That's a lot.
Hours. Donna, my hat's off to you for doing 5.5 hours online yesterday and actually going to Epcot tonight. That's a lot.
There was some amazing things she made. I was perusing through
And so
it this
I
morning.
am pouring this into a martini glass.
You're not going to do it that tall. Oh, there's a little bit more.
There's a little bit more, but I don't want to get too much in the glass.
Don't put that on the
on the
drink.
wine.
Try. I'm letting you try this.
I'm guessing it's delicious.
That is really good.
It has Bailey's, vodka.
Bailey's, vodka, amaretto, and milk.
Okay.
Vanilla vodka.
Later. I don't want to get yelled at.
Yelled at by who?
Some person here in Florida will. I'll do it off camera. Go on. Let's talk about Hallmark.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I get it.
He's mean to me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with a movie review. I think now that I've got a drink in hand, it'll be a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Field Day. 3 moms from different social circles are forced to work together to plan their kids' elementary school field day. That's a horrible description of the film because field day is barely part of the film.
It was like the carousel, and all the women there, or moms, were emasculating all the men. And it was just, for me, not good.
Sean is right. Big Side tells it all. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the women is a lawyer, is always busy, and has no time for her daughter in school. I believe it was elementary school. Then there was another mother who was very big on social media and has to record everything about her life. Everything has to be documented, but only the perfect parts.
She's trying to be the mom's best friend.
Mm-hmm. And then there is one more woman who is... She's a widow, actually. Her husband has died two years prior from, I think it was brain cancer, I believe is what they said. So she's struggling in life. She moves back to a town where her parents are so she can be close to the family. So these 3 people are thrown together into a committee at the school to organize field day because all the other committees had no openings for anyone.
Yeah, because we've never seen that plot point in anything before.
No,
It was a little Mean Girls. It was, clicky.
A little?
Addie. Oh, it was very.
Yeah.
I mean,
for me, the problem is that it was so boring. I really didn't care about a lot of what was happening.
Okay, we're not parents, and we don't have or dealt with any brats in school. So this was completely unrelated. I was zoned out. We farted around on some stuff with the Christmas decorations. I cleaned the kitchen. I mean, it was... It's not my thing. It was just... I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I did like the fall decorations. It felt like it was in the fall. But it was just...
Okay. Our Hallmark savant, Paul Ecamm, has just chimed in and says... It made you not want to have kids.
Oh, God. Best decision ever made in the past 50 years.
The head of the PTA is really what it was. It was a PTA. Head of the PTA assigned field day to these 3 women. She said that no one else was going to...
Okay, you have to call it what they called it on the movie, or in the movie. They were referring to it as the PTO, which is the parent teacher organization. I always know PTO as paid time off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the reason schools do that. And I'll tell you, because ours was PFC. And the reason it's not a PTA is because they don't want to have to pay state funds to be quote unquote a PTA.
Oh.
Or a P, whatever it was.
Is there a state PTA organization?
Yeah.
Oh, dear
yeah.
Lord.
And if you claim to be a PTA at your school, you have dues that you have to pay.
Oh, forget that.
Oh, it's kind of like we can't sing Happy Birthday because it was the copyright.
Now
that
was so
not
stupid.
Anymore, but
anyway,
right, it's the same thing.
This film starred Rachel Boston, Benjamin Ayers, Shannon Chan Kent, and Carmel Amit. Sherry, I understand that you enjoyed the film.
I did. And the reason why is because I lived some of those moments. So I could really relate to it.
She's the only one that could.
Yeah, see, it did nothing for me.
Sherry, Matthew in the chat just said the parents sound like the ones I dealt with when I worked at a school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew, I am so sorry.
Yeah, and I know what it's like to have a PTA president that is,
Controlling and manipulative?
yeah.
Yeah.
Bossy, mean girl.
Well, no,
Yeah.
see, the thing is that they probably have a fairly unlikable life, so they have to find some pleasure in something or somewhere where they can rule with an iron fist and feel like they're making everyone else as miserable as she already is.
And that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, their life is so miserable they have to take it out because they need another outlet to take their misery.
In our
And
chat.
Sean, yeah, I'm not saying the word, but yes.
Yeah.
Big old K.
Yeah.
Big old capital K.
Yeah.
And there was tons of them running around. That was the whole thing reminded me of an army of them. And I just didn't care.
Benji says the plot description sounds like it could be a stay-at-home mom's vlog episode. Exactly.
Yes.
Oh.
Unrealistic. Well, it was realistic and realer. Then there was crying and sadness. I don't do crying and sadness movie. Like, you know, hubby died and
Now here's interesting because we watched this one YouTube channel called Retail Archaeology, and he does not like the signs that say, live, love, laugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, he doesn't like those signs at all, and he has said so in his videos. And that was a scene in the movie because she says, "I don't like those signs."
It's an ongoing.
So
thing.
anyway, we have a comment here from Paul Eichenlaub, our Hallmark savant. 1 Ben burrito for the film, but 5 Ben burritos for the text I got from Arnie of them eating Ben burritos during the movie.
Yeah, we were eating Ben burritos.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
Well, you're really generous, but you could identify with it.
I could identify with it, and I really enjoyed it.
I fell asleep through some of it because I was watching it last night when I was really tired, but I still only gave it three gold crowns.
Okay, that's what we gave it to. We gave it 3 gold crowns out of 10.
It wasn't completely bad, but it was definitely better than a lot of the crap that they had peddled out earlier this season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really liked it.
yeah.
I mean, we gave it 2, and then I'm like, okay, the pumpkins, and it felt like fall, and the breath, and the moisture. It really felt like the beginning of school in fall. I gave it that, got 1 more crown.
Yeah.
But it was just not our bailiwick.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Now, pay attention to this one because there's a little throwback in this break that you're going to really appreciate.
It's long.
It's longer than usual, so take a look at that and we'll discuss a little bit afterward. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. We'll be right back. We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
You're watching PTV.
Okay, I want to hear from our villagers here. Anyone that's watching right now, let us know in the chat, what is the worst Christmas gift you've ever received? In the meantime, Richard, Do you have one?
Worst Christmas gift I've ever received. Merriam's Dictionary. I was going to go away to college, and my parents thought, let's give him a Merriam's Dictionary. You know, the real thick red one that you used to get.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was the only thing I got, but that was one of them. And I looked at it, it was like, great.
It was one bath towel. It wasn't a set. It was just the one bath towel.
I can't do.
That is 80 grand awful.
And it wasn't even the color that I liked.
Grand awful.
It was just one bath towel. It wasn't a set. And my husband got one, but it wasn't even the same one as mine. So they were both, you know.
I know.
They didn't match.
As a kid, I get it that you want to get clothes for a kid. I get that that's something, but as a kid, and there's that certain age of a kid, don't give them clothes. I don't care something that they need. You just don't give them clothes. My great grandmother, bless her heart, she had some money. She was one, but she was always big on giving clothes. And so we always knew we were going to get like something so practical, either pants or a shirt, and everything was always not what you wanted or what you would wear. But she always got clothes, and sometimes she would go to the garage sale and get clothes. She spends lavish on herself, but when it comes to other people, she's cheap. For my mom, she opened up and knew immediately she wanted to open up her gift. She opened it up, and it was 2 packets of pantyhose. I will never, and my mom was so pissed, she threw them away. They were used.
You broke Richard.
Oh, please.
Well, he's going down for the count.
Oh.
Oh my God. It keeps echoing in my head, one bath towel. Then you top that off with Doug's story, and that's like topping a steak dinner with pork chops.
My brother-in-law,
I tried
Sherry's
talking him out of
husband,
it.
Sherry, to her benefit, she tried talking him out of giving us this gift. I received a toolbox.
Oh boy.
And
It was empty.
mind you, it was an empty toolbox. There were no tools in it.
Between the empty toolbox and the one bath towel, you guys have lived a great Christmas.
He was dying, and I'm like, what is your problem? I'm doing throwback. This is the funniest thing I've ever read.
Richard says this has gone way too long. Richard,
It's context.
there's context here. I had to say something. There are a couple of things here. One, Richard the Orlando guy just dropped a video. Happy Frights, Haunting Nights, talking about the Halloween celebration at Lou Gardens in Florida. Check it out.
Really good. I
If
would
someone-
go down to the tunnel of pumpkins. I
Yes,
like that.
definitely. If someone could please drop the video link to that video in the chat, I'd really appreciate it. Richard, excellent job on this one. If you have not subscribed to the Orlando Guy, please do so. He has some excellent content, just unbelievably good. So, yeah, definitely check that out. Also, coming November 2023 is the Taste of Cost Plus World Market, and Richard will be joining us again for that particular episode. So,
Will we have more stories to make him double over?
I certainly hope we have more moments like that. I'll tell you that video still makes me laugh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we definitely broke Richard that night.
Oh, do you have the segment that we're in the media?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
yes, we
good.
do.
We're hot stuff now.
Yeah, let me actually go back. I forgot to bring that up because during the movie review, I meant to bring that up. This is on thelist.com. It's an article that says the 2023 Hallmark Movies Mysteries production Mystery Island provides an excellent opportunity. Blah, blah, blah. It says Nick Humphreys revealed in an interview with Pepper Tree Villa that it was filmed in Panama. Oh my goodness. We got mentioned.
We're impressed.
We're impressed.
The List, which is a reputable-ish internet place, and somehow we got traction in the media.
They found our interview and they mentioned it in their article, and it's a hyperlink. It goes right to the interview, so you can check it out if you have not yet checked it out.
So that means we have 37 people who are reading an article know about us.
Hey, at least we're popular on the interwebs. This is great. People watch this. They watch this stuff.
I'll give that one another one.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it is definitely a Dougism. Interwebs. So, yeah.
Hey, I like it, media and press.
The segment was Amy Grant bad. So, by the way, thank you, Benji. Thank you so much. Benji dropped a video today, too, about Hollow Scream at SeaWorld. So, check that out, too. Anyway.
Sean.
Did you read Sean's comment?
See, a family friend gave my dad a bottle of used Old Spice cologne for Christmas. It was her brother's. He passed away in a nursing home. It still had the masking tape with his name on it.
Oh. The horrors we have.
Oh, my word.
Christmas is all fun and exciting. All it is you got the same thing that you got that two other people bought for you, or something you didn't want, or it just was like, what were you thinking?
So anyway, this weekend was
Hallmark.
The Hallmark debut for October of Ornaments. Ben, do you have a little Christmas tree there by chance?
I do.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get started with Hallmark. Mar just asked, that was a terrible regifting. Was she Aunt Bethany from Christmas Vacation?
Oh, she wrapped up her damn cat.
Okay. We need to move Gudetama and some squishies.
Yeah,
what's wrong?
I'll present your camera too so we can get a better view on it.
Okay.
Did you spill glitter all over you, Sherry?
No, I'm not doing glitter tonight.
I don't know if D&G, if that's Derek or if that's Gregory, because I know Derek is busy right now at the moment, so he sent me a text message earlier. So,
and we have light.
Welcome, DG. So, Ben, you are going to be doing a video this week. So, show us a couple of your best ornaments.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at mine yet.
Sherry was away this weekend visiting her kids up in the Sacramento area, and I picked up all of her ornaments, which are still boxed, wrapped in tissue, and ready to look at. For instance, this is one that I didn't get, but that she got, which is a snowman that says, "Pull my finger."
Oh, I want to see what that looks like. This is for my grandson.
Oh.
Let's put
the boy will love that.
Let's put the batteries in it and see.
I have an ongoing collection. This is the second in a series called Sandal the Sandman. It's a snowman formed out of sand, and this particular version has a turtle riding on a sand reindeer.
That's cute.
So I'm a little fond of that one.
Do you have a tiny Phillips down here?
Somewhere, but
I'll go get one. Never mind.
This one I'm particularly fond of. This is from a scene from Disney's The Sword and the Stone. It was a film that was released 60 years ago.
I got that one too.
This is Wart,
I like
otherwise known as, well, King Arthur, known as Wart, as a kid. And he was the only person who was able to pull the sword out of the stone.
Yeah, we noticed that, Richard. Yeah, the light that you had on display is washing out the features of that particular ornament. So
What's that?
the light,
You're too bright.
You're too bright. You need to be one click.
You get rid of all your light.
You need to be one click down.
All right, let me.
So he's going to adjust his light.
Yeah.
But we were at Hallmark this weekend. Because we are members of the Keepsake Ornament Club, we were able to pick up our ornaments on Friday. Unfortunately, they did not have all the ornaments that we requested.
2 Halloween one with the Haunted Mansion, Victor Geist, the organ player.
Yeah.
And the Nightmare for Christmas, but
yeah,
we
that's
got them all.
The mayor driving his little car.
And we only have one more coming in December. It's a retro one. We did very well.
Let's try this again, Arnie. There's that. You can actually see the detail a lot better with the dimmer light.
Much better that way, yeah.
Yeah. But I'll put it up here. Can you see what you're doing, Sherry, or do you need a light?
No, I'm fine.
So I'm going to destroy these ornaments before I can even put them on a real tree.
I'm not that blind yet.
And then I got a couple of nutcrackers.
Oh, cool.
This one is the 5th in a series of nutcrackers. And you can tell by the size of my hand at how large this ornament is. Arnie suggested that I put them out somewhere special instead of hanging them on the tree because they're so well detailed and they are large and take up a lot of space on the tree, and that would free up space for other ornaments that wouldn't display as well on a shelf. And this one is a special edition this year. This is Sir S'mores, and he's standing on the chocolate, marshmallow, and graham cracker. So that's a nice detail for an ornament. But those are just a few of just the very few ornaments that I picked up in the October debut for Hallmark Ornaments. I got a lot more in July, and you can check out my earlier episodes of Life with Ben that were released in mid-July that showcase the lion's share of the ornaments that I picked up for 2023 from Hallmark.
Definitely. And the thing is that, Ben, Mars said that she bought that one too. I was doing a lot of reading online. Apparently, Sir S'more is a special edition, and it's rare. A lot of people were not able to get theirs. So, count your blessings. You got one.
Well, good.
Well, I hope I got
Extra
mine.
money, hawk it.
Sherry,
I think I got one.
let's take a look.
Because I think I got one not for me so much as it was for Jeremy.
Now, you got 3 of the regular.
I may not have gotten the.
I don't think you got the Sir S'more.
Are you still having trouble with those batteries? I know they're hard to take out of those little containers.
Well, I've got one out. I'm just
Okay.
trying to cut my. I'm just trying to not cut my fingernails off.
There was one other nice ornament here that I picked up, and this is commemorating the 40th anniversary of Mickey's Christmas Carol.
I love
And
them. Yeah.
it's beautifully done. Just beautifully done.
Right there with Scrooge.
Yeah. With
Did I get that
Scrooge.
one?
You got this one.
Yeah, I thought I did.
You got this one.
Because I know I got the one for. I don't remember which one it was, but you didn't think you were going to like it a couple of years ago.
Probably.
Was
yeah.
it Bambi?
Bambi, yeah. Bambi. It was last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you could probably turn up your light again, take down your tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Ben's collection is definitely growing. You have all the nutcrackers, don't you, Ben?
Yes, in my calculations, they've released 7, 5 in the actual series, and 2 special editions.
They've
Well,
got
while you're preparing all that, I'm going to go ahead and share what Hallmark featured as their 50th Friday for this past week, and it is 2012.
A couple years
It's a
love
collection. Yeah. Their cookie cutter Christmas line. And that is this little darling right here. So that particular ornament there is the first edition of the series Cookie Cutter Christmas.
They've also done for Halloween too.
Yes, they've done a lot of special edition ones.
Yeah, we've only done like I think of a couple of the Halloween ones.
Yeah, and the
But
thing
they're
is,
amazing.
they did the 12th one this year, so it is on the gingerbread peppermint trees. So all 12 ornaments are on display there, plus the extra ones for the various holidays that they have. But this particular ornament it's a series that we really like. We really enjoy it.
Okay, you'll want to bring this one up full. Just present us, please.
Okay.
Pull my finger.
Okay, pull his finger, Ben, and listen carefully, guys.
That's disgusting.
That is
Okay.
so stupid.
The boy is really gonna love that.
Yeah, that
That's
okay, we get it.
yeah,
That's so juvenile.
That is
Gross.
very juvenile. Okay.
Big thumbs down.
You know what?
But a 10-year-old boy will just go.
But
Crazy.
I'm guessing that a father who likes dad jokes did the design on that one at Hallmark.
Yes.
probably so. But
That
that
big massive fail.
that does bring to mind what I have as a cleaning tip. So let's go ahead and move on, and Doug can talk about his cleaning tips. All right.
Oh god, that was so long.
Cleaning tips with Doug. Now the thing is, Richard, behold the longest intro ever. Yeah. God, yeah, that was a very long intro. So, anyway, cleaning tips. So
So over the weekend we watched videos about the cleanliness of Tokyo, Japan, and how they clean subway stations or train stations,
And
just
toilets.
and toilets, and just how Japan is. They take the greater good of society and make it clean, and they care, and it was really some amazing videos. Well, there was one about this is how the Japanese clean a toilet, and I'm like, okay, let's see. Are they going to make me feel bad? And surprisingly enough, I actually clean better than a Japanese toilet person. So they go in there and do all this kind of stuff. I clean exactly like a Japanese, but I think I take it one step better. Because I was like, oh, they're going to put me to shame. Because, the Japanese are all about cleanliness. And when I watched them, I wasn't ashamed. So I was very happy that I beat the Japanese.
that was amazing. I was actually impressed because I've watched him clean toilets like that.
I put my hand in the toilet and scrub it all over it.
Yeah, I mean they did the same
They
thing.
did the same thing. I mean, they sprayed it down, and that was one of those things where you don't need to put that thing for protection. If I was in Japan, I would just sit right back down
Indeed, Jim.
because they're so.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Yes, Japanese toilet person. Jim is live on his show tomorrow night, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check him out on More Sunshine, please. Yeah, and
So that's my cleaning tip. Is that I feel better now.
yeah, I agree with Richard. The pull my finger ornament is Amy Grant bad.
Oh,
It is not. It's adorable.
Yeah, the boy is gonna love it.
oh, and then you know what? The mother's gonna throw it away because
No,
he's
she
gonna sit
won't.
there and just do it all the time.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
10 years old, he will. If
He
not,
will
his
do it.
sister will.
He
Yeah,
will.
she-
He won't
Well,
stop.
We have. Why don't we go ahead and break into that?
Oh,
We have a little tasting moment here. Burps. No, I'm talking about.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah, we have a teaching moment here. Last week we talked about the Cool Ranch chips. We got Cheetos.
Cheetos dust.
So these are Cheetos Lays.
We had to go find them. We found the Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
So, the Frugal Hoosier?
Sorry?
Did you find them at the Frugal Hoosier?
Yeah.
Yes, they
we
were.
went and we
They were
had to
there.
get potatoes yesterday.
So we're very curious about how these taste. So
they smell amazing.
may I?
Take a waft.
Oh,
They do.
that's nice.
They have the magical orange glow.
I need a chip.
I gotta try
I've got to try this.
Oh, that's way too much.
I've got to try this.
Oh, this is really orange. Here we go. You ready? Oh my god. Oh
This
my
is
God.
just as good as the Cool Ranch. I love
my
the limited
God.
editions. Have really been a lot of fun.
They're just regular Lay's potato chips and they dusted with Cheeto dust.
Yeah,
These are amazing. But
So-
now I gotta sneeze.
yeah. You need to sneeze. Okay.
I don't know. I took a whiff of the dust and I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay. Well, I'm
I
glad
gotta-
we had that. Why don't we go ahead and do one? Let's do another segment here.
I gotta go get a chip clip to maximize flavor. Be
Yeah.
right back.
We're going to be talking about cookbooks. Okay. Yes, Donna, definitely you want to try those. Okay. Now this one is kind of mixed feelings on this one. Michael Chiarello was a chef from Napa and was part of Food Network for many years. He's also got a lot of cookbooks that we have that are out there. And the thing is that Richard, no, we did not because we just did not record.
We did not record it.
We did not record.
It was an
cleaning toilets.
afterthought.
It was an afterthought.
He didn't
so-
know I was doing it.
So he did clean toilets today, but we did not
They're
get
super
there.
clean.
But yeah, so yay, cookbook corner. We have Michael Chiarello,
This is the dude.
casual cooking. That's Michael.
He passed away last week from a massive allergic reaction and went into anaphylactic shock. Died at 61. So sad.
Do you know what it was an allergy to?
No,
No,
I
we
mean,
don't.
Nobody really went into it, and I don't want to get into that morbidity of like.
But
ugh.
Doug and I bought this book at the same time.
Where were we?
I do not remember where we were when we got it.
He was signing.
But he was signing, and right there, I don't know if you can read what it says, but it says,
Present it.
Doug and Arnie cook together for better flavor.
Present yourself.
it.
Okay. I'll do that. But
Yeah. We got to talk to him. It was some kind of event.
it had a signature plate already in the book, but he went ahead and personalized the book.
Nice guy. The book came out in 2002. And I liked some of his food. He has a big restaurant in Napa.
But I like the cook together for extra flavors. You know, that's a nice line.
But yeah, super sad.
But this cookbook brings up a lot of casual cooking. He predominantly did Italian cuisine.
But he also considered the California Napa, they call it Napa flavor.
Yeah.
It's a thing, you
So
know.
he had a place in the Napa Valley.
Still does.
Yeah, still does. And
I
the
haven't
thing
been
is
to his
that
restaurant.
the thing is that the cookbook is very easy to follow. So yeah, Michael Chiarello, casual cooking. Highly recommend it. We did not record any menu items from that. Oh gosh, any recipes from the book.
Yeah, you were all dribble. Uh-oh.
Drop some chocolate.
No,
But when we do make a recipe from that, we will make sure to share that experience with you here or village. We want to make sure that we do that.
we've been busy decorating.
So yeah, we were busy this week. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and start talking a little bit about that. So yeah, this happened. We did have a lot happening this week, and it was starting with a Christmas Forest update. We let me go ahead and
Feverishly
that.
working
Okay.
hard.
We have decorated a few trees this week. There we've got the Morgan's trees. You'll see one red light on them from the movie The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And we did that. Castle Tree. You know what? This is the wrong video.
It is very
This
wrong.
is the wrong video. I apologize for
You
that.
failed.
I'll fix that. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and go to the garage update and show that. So, Ben, do you want to go ahead and talk about it?
Sure. We had a little bit of progress with the garage this week. We now have some protective siding on the walls of the garage and a completed roof. Of course, we've got the window still. You see right there, there's a little bit of an opening there at the very top of the peak of the roof. And just swinging around, you see that they have done some of the protective siding to give it a little bit more protection. Now, there's some of the shingles that have been put up on the roof, so we now have
The roof's complete.
well, at this point, there was a semi-roof. None of the flashing had been put up at this point. But is this the same video? No.
Yeah.
No. This was done yesterday in the afternoon after I got home and found that our garage door had actually been installed. So that was a nice surprise.
It was annoying though, because Tom and I came home from out of town and it was beeping.
It was a battery beep. It stopped by
Yeah,
tomorrow,
because the
by
battery
last night.
died.
Yeah, but it's not plugged in yet because no electricity has been run to the structure yet. But that's pretty much where it was at the end of the weekend. They installed the garage door on Saturday. But then I got home from work, and you'll see that there is tar paper there at the apex of the roof and over the garage door.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Did you see them at all after they did the garage door?
Sherry, I wasn't here at the house over the weekend, so no. Why? Why do you ask?
Because the remote and the book were inside on the couch when we got home.
Maybe Kathy put them in. At any rate, that's a mystery that we'll have to find out the answer to because I didn't do that.
Maybe Tom. Maybe it was in the mailbox. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was in the mailbox.
Could have been.
But
That's
anyway, the garage is coming along. We should see some siding going up late this week or early next week. And
It has to, because our
yeah, I know. We don't need to pay any more to the storage unit than we have to. But we will be having insulation and drywall installed inside the garage as well.
Okay. Well,
Come.
Karen's asking, is the garage going to house the Christmas collection?
No. The garage will be, well, it's never, the garage on our property has never held a car. And this one will be the same. We're having it built as a garage, but for our purposes, we will be using it as a partial workshop for Tom, Sherry's husband, and as a storage area towards the back of the garage for Sherry's crafting.
me.
That's going to be nice.
So we will see how we go about doing that. We'll most likely install shelving that can easily be moved and manipulated, kind of like what Arnie and Doug have done in their garage to house their Christmas ornaments. And no, this will not be the new PTV studio.
But
No.
yeah, it will potentially make a good shop area, a nice shop area for Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, I'll tell you, I cannot find the video where I edited it. It must be filed in an odd spot because it's not where I normally put things. I was doing things rather quickly because work was taking a lot of my
Little needy.
time. So after work today, I tried throwing everything together as quickly as possible and just couldn't get to it. So, the Great Pumpkin. What does that mean? All right. Doug and I planted vegetables.
We did our backyard last year. And around the middle of June of last year, we planted seeds. Our harvest last year was a little sad. Well, this year we had total crop failure, but this one lonely pumpkin plant produced 3 pumpkins.
Wow.
And they all look like that.
And we planted those seeds last year.
Yeah, last year.
So
They're edible pumpkins. They call them sugar pie pumpkins.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so cool. I mean, this one has planter's warts all over it.
so-
But yeah, it's like we kept them on there. So one little plant in that one patch. So it was a very sincere pumpkin patch.
definitely was sincere.
Very pokey plant.
We are convinced that the Great Pumpkin is going to come for a visit.
Well, because, we ripped it out, but we got 3 pumpkins to one plant.
Yeah.
So we had a hard, and then we had sunflowers, which you guys saw. Those were planted last year, but everything we planted this year got completely destroyed. It was so sad.
Yeah.
So we got another one. Oh, and those are the sunflowers that were done last year. So we put so many seeds this year that didn't take, that if we have this El Nino that's supposed to happen and we get 3 feet of rain again, I think we're going to have a bounty crop. We're not going to plant any seeds. Because we have a funny feeling the seeds we planted
Yeah.
are going to be...
And that's the 3rd pumpkin. Punky the Pumpkin. Yeah. Definitely. But there we are. Just a little dirt on it, but yeah.
It's a nice-
So yeah.
Yeah, 3 pumpkins equal a hidden Mickey.
Oh, Donna. Wah, wah, wah. She had too much Disney Epcot today. So yeah, those are the great harvest of 2023.
Yeah.
From the harvest of 2022.
And just as a reminder, it is 70 days until Christmas. Wow. So yeah, it's coming up quick. 10 weeks away. We're almost done with the Christmas forest. And once it's done, we will give you a full tour of all the trees. Like I said, we still have 7 trees left to decorate, but we will get to it. We promise it'll be done on time. We had a goal of having it done all by Halloween, and I think we're going to be able to hit that.
I think so. We really should.
Yeah, we're on schedule to do that. So let's go ahead and take another quick break, and then we'll come back because Sherry has a craft to share with us. So you're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition, and we will be right back.
My 407 Original Brand Apparel celebrates Orlando's famous area code, allowing you to say you love Orlando without saying you love Orlando. Because you and I, we get it. Shop theorlandoguy.com.
You're gonna make it after all.
And now, another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa. Putting your lights on the tree is a very important step to decorating your Christmas tree. First thing you need to do is check your strands every year to make sure they work properly. Plug it in and move it around a bit. This will help ensure that all the lights are working properly and sitting in their sockets the right way. If you're using a new strand, make sure to prepare your strand. Carefully remove all the tags from both ends of the cord. This will make for a cleaner look on the tree. Don't do this. If you do, take extra care to cut off those tags. Take the time to stretch the cord. This will relax the lights. It helps when you're putting the lights on the tree. And that's another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa. Indeed, you'll love it. I like that. Scrooge, but that was from Scrooged, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tagline for your network.
yeah, I thought so. Really love it. And thank you so much, Ken. I'm glad that you like that. So, yeah, we have Doug's coming back.
I spilled water all over me. I made a mess. I hate that.
At least it wasn't something sweet.
Yeah.
Huh?
At least it wasn't something
No,
sweet.
it was water. It was just full blast faucet in a martini glass that has a loop. It just puddles out and splashes you in the face. So now I'm very moist.
That is exactly. It's very moist.
Ugh. It's kind of like, what's really annoying is when you wear socks and you step on that one little spot on the floor and then you have that wet spot on your sock and you feel it all day. I hate that. Oh, the wet sock spot. And then you just feel like, why is there, and there's that one spot that's just wet.
Okay, Sherry, you've got a craft for us tonight. Let's go ahead and get started.
Donna, I feel your pain.
Donna, yeah, we do feel your pain with that.
It's amazing. You try to be clean, you do something, and all of a sudden, the food fight comes back to you and gets super pissed.
All right. Sherry, what's going on tonight?
We're doing our last Halloween craft for the year.
Wonderful.
And Ben likes the little boxes, the little treat boxes. You have one there?
I've got both of them here.
Also,
We've done one for
Valentine's Day.
Day.
It has candy.
And yeah, that has candy in it. It's probably stale candy by now. But we've also done one for St. Patrick's Day, and this one's got gold coins.
Okay.
And then we're doing one for
And now we're doing one for Halloween.
and then I've got one planned for Christmas.
For Christmas, yeah.
Okay.
I hope
First thing
one's a
I'm gonna
psychiatric booth for Lucy.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
What?
A psychiatric booth.
Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it?
According to Donna, Sherry's nails are perfect for this craft.
Oh, don't look at my nails. They're so in need of being done.
Let me turn down the light so you can see a little bit better.
Okay, what I'm doing is getting what's called transfer tape because I did do some Cricut work for this project. So what I'm going to do is get this jack-o'-lantern face. You know what? Let me get my this might be easier to work with.
Do you need this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. Thank you.
If you could aim it just slightly off, Ben, it's a little bright on camera. There you go. Thank you.
And then what I do is I just burnish it so that it will stick to the transfer tape.
This is
voodoo.
Cricut voodoo right now.
Yeah. And this, you just place it on there.
And you burnish it again?
Burnish it again so it stays on the pumpkin itself.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
And then gently peel it away.
And now the face has been transferred onto the pumpkin, hence the name transfer tape.
So then I'm going to go to the next one, the next part of it. And it's this plank that I just had that I decided to go ahead and paint. I painted it, and it is a, is this the right one?
What?
I agree, Donna. It's Halloween sorcery.
And I painted it with a Waverly chalk paint. So if you hear anybody ever talking about chalk paints, this is one of them. It's a Waverly chalk paint. That's the brand. And the color that I used was plaster because I didn't want it white. So it's kind of a mix. So then I have this,
Oh my gosh, that looks like the 70s.
right?
I like it.
Groovy.
And then I'm going to put a piece of transfer tape on that. The transfer tape can be reused, but I needed a different size for this than what I used on the pumpkin.
Oh my gosh, look, it's disappearing off the paper.
This
And
comes.
now it is. Wow.
So then what I like to do is I like to kind of find the middle of it because, and then I'll just,
That you want to center it.
yeah.
Oh, I love Donna. Brooke Heck would approve.
Yes, great font. Yes, Donna.
Oh,
Maybe
Right.
want to create a font club.
but I don't really know where the center of this is, and I didn't bring my tape measure or my ruler. So
You have to write a report. In Garamond.
right, 2 fingers, come over a little bit more. Hopefully it will come up.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Warning.
It's okay.
Warning.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
you
fine.
want me to leave it the
Yeah,
way it
just
is?
leave it the
Yeah,
way it is.
just do it. Let it go.
It's fine where it is, Sherry.
Okay. I just need to make sure that everything else that goes on it fits. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it does, it doesn't. If not, that's okay too. This is creativity on the fly.
Mar.
And then you have to gently pull it off just to make sure that everything stays down and you don't tear it, which in my
Haste.
wanting to get done quickly, I have torn many pieces and have had to start all over again.
But you didn't rip this one.
Okay, so this one goes back.
I got a rock. I need to watch that.
Well, is it me or does that font look like it would be appropriate on the Sonny and Cher hour?
I think so, Ben.
Babe. I got you, babe.
Okay, then I've got 2 little purple bats.
Home of the Whopper.
I've seen the font before. I think the sign said Home of the Whopper.
I was so tired in such a hurry, I didn't even bother looking for much. I just pulled this one off of
I think it's
the
cool.
Cricut
It's
website.
it's a cute font. And here she's transferring a bat.
A purple bat. So this guy is going to go.
And I'm guessing the Houston Astros would have wanted to transfer some bats today.
Oh, I'm sure they would have.
For those of you who don't follow baseball, the American League Championship Series has gone through 2 games so far. One played yesterday and one played today.
And I'm
And
so happy.
The Houston Astros lost both games in Houston to the Texas Rangers. So the Texas Rangers lead the series 2-0.
So they
And
go to
so
Arlington now.
they
I
go to
think.
Arlington now for the next 3 games, and the Rangers only have to win 2 more games to go to the World Series.
Okay,
I
and so for Houston, that's a shame.
Okay, I need to
The-
make
the
sure
great
that this
Eating anyway, so I wouldn't.
The interesting part to Bay Area baseball fans is that the former World Series winning manager for the Giants is now the manager for the Texas Rangers, and that is Bruce Bochy.
he retired though. He took a year off, didn't he, before going
He
to
did take some time off before he took on his new job as the manager for the Rangers.
Okay, so then we've got a
And
little
he's
skull.
had a really good year. So, he and the Rangers, as much as it pains me to root for Texas because I'm an Oakland fan and we're in the same division, I'd really like to see Bruce Bochy take his team on to the World Series.
You and me both. I don't like the Houston Astros.
They've been in the postseason for the past 7 years straight.
Okay,
And they won the World Series last year.
Here's the skull.
Yeah,
Not
but
a fan.
Sure,
Love
you
that
did that
skull.
really fast.
well, she should. Chop, chop.
And then I've got this ghost, which I put on black vinyl because I wanted it to show. So there's just a little bit, and I didn't bring my
You what?
my
Your cricket tools?
yeah.
And your nails aren't good enough for them? Or do you want the screwdriver?
No, that won't do it. That'll mess it up.
Okay.
I just need to get the top of the back that I had
So
Get some tricks and treats.
this
well,
I missed your treats. That's very, very fussy, isn't it?
yeah, it is. And that's because
Nickety.
cut. There we go.
Wow, very resourceful, Sherry.
I got it. So then the ghost is going to go right here.
See, that's a really clever way of doing it, putting the white vinyl on top of black.
But I couldn't cut the black vinyl with the Cricut. I had to cut it by hand after putting the white on top of it because I wanted to make sure it showed because I didn't want to paint it black.
Okay.
So, all right. So everything is on there. Let me put this back for my next transfer. Okay. So Dollar Tree box. Just painted the same color plaster. So what I am going to do is take 2 big popsicle sticks and I'm going to glue them in on either side. But what I will be doing is not only
Wow, Sherry.
Yeah, she's like,
What did that glue bottle do to you?
she's using all of her tools this
my
week.
teeth, my nails. And what I like to do when I'm doing a project like this is I like to put a little bit of wood glue on it because it will, once it dries, it will stay on. But I will also put hot glue on it so that it'll adhere quickly. But then that should be enough. And then the wood glue will dry around it.
Interesting.
But it keeps, it keeps it from
Is it going to cause a chemical reaction? Because I would get a chemical burn from this.
nope. And then I'm just putting it right into
Oh, right there in the corner.
right in the corner like that. And then I'm going to do the other side.
And these are extremely large tongue depressors.
These are big, big popsicle sticks.
Yeah, that's not a popsicle stick. That's a tongue depressor.
Yeah, that's a weapon.
They were designed for Joan Rivers.
Oh, is that what they were for?
They're very big. She had a huge mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, Joan Rivers.
Of course, we could go even older than that and say Martha Ray.
Yeah.
Yep, not everyone knows Martha Ray. Or not everyone knows Joan Rivers.
Well, maybe people in our audience know. Hey, Village, do you know Martha Ray or Joan Rivers? Let us know in the comments. Wow. Okay.
So what do you put on the front?
So there's that. You'll find out.
I want to see it finished.
Well, you're going to have to be patient and wait.
Wow.
Wow.
Is like
I read the last chapter of the book before I start it.
he's like Inigo Montoya. I hate waiting.
Yeah.
Well, Donna knows both of them, and Margie knows both of them. So, thank you.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, so if you're working with wood, it's a good idea to do a combination of the two because you don't want it coming apart. And sometimes hot glue with wood, especially if it's painted, will tend to.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, will tend to kind of pop off easily.
That's a good tip. The wood glue is a very good tip.
You know who else had a large mouth was Howard Cosell.
Oh, yeah,
that's
my
true.
word goes south.
That's true.
Can anyone else think of anyone that had a big mouth other than those three?
Okay, so this is what we have so far.
Okay, that's really cute.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is make what is called a messy bow for the pumpkin.
Messy.
Messy.
Yeah, what's a messy bow?
You will see right now.
Well, thank you, Amy. She knows of both of them. Oh, Sean, Big Bird has a big mouth.
Julia Roberts, I think, has a big mouth.
Yeah, Julie
Yes.
Roberts too.
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
Or beak.
Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger, of course he did.
How many ribbons? How many ribbons are going to be in this bow?
Well, I pulled out all of my narrow. Where'd the pumpkin go? He's under the paper.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Big lips or big mouth or both?
Oh, they're the same.
Okay. If you left it just like that, it's like he was wearing a sombrero.
Okay, so what I do is I'll cut the first one, and then I will just start taking different. Oh, Ben, run upstairs, please, and right on the table is a roll of twine. Can you get that for me, please?
Where?
The dining room table.
Okay. And I'll go upstairs. I won't run. I don't run.
No.
For those of you who know me,
He
you know
does
what I
not
mean.
run.
I'm not a runner.
So what I do is I just start.
Hamstring with stepping.
Yeah, Megan went to a fun night at church that had middle school and fourth and fifth graders, and they played capture the flag. And her son had the audacity to say, "Mom, you're old. You're not gonna be able to run too fast." So she took that as a dare.
And paid her price.
Yeah, she let her ego take over.
Yeah, she deserved that. I said that was great.
He didn't catch her and capture the flag, but she hurt her Achilles tendon.
Yep.
So she was limping around. So what the messy bow is just a bunch of different ribbons that you just kind of crisscross. And you can do this in any size ribbon and for packages even. You don't have to.
Yeah, I've seen a messy bow.
You what?
I've never seen a messy bow.
And I think that and I need this one.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, he says, Ben, if you move your arms when you walk, think you're running. People think you're running. I do it all the time. I say, here I come.
And yeah, I think that'll be enough for this little guy. So then what I do is I just kind of pinch it in the middle.
I pinch.
Wrap a piece of twine around it. And I like to go a couple of times around.
Now, could you use floral wire?
Yes, you could. You could use floral wire. You could use a zip tie. You can use yarn. Anything that you want. You can use a pipe cleaner.
I'm sitting here and I still don't understand what she's doing.
Tie a ribbon together. It's not hard. Oh my gosh.
Poor Ben.
Feeble bid.
Tired Ben is more like it.
Yeah, I am tired too. It's been a long day. Okay, so then I will snip the twine. That's garbage. And then I will take
She was trying to throw the garbage in front of me.
and then I will take a piece of ribbon on this one and I'm just going to tie it around it and glue it in place just to cover up the twine because I want nothing but ribbon to show.
Oh, that's nice.
But that's also her craft side coming through where she wants presentation.
Well, I've got several where I've left the twine showing.
Well, we were decorating the Christmas forest this weekend, and we had a friend over, and he saw what we were doing, and he couldn't believe some of the results we were getting. And I says, "No, it's all smoke and mirrors."
Yeah.
It really is, because little tricks will show you how to hide things that you didn't think you needed to hide, but it just makes the decorations look that much better.
Okay, and because
cleaner presentation.
Because this guy has a little hole in him because he's supposed to be hung, that's where I'm going to put the bow.
Well, you were hiding pumpkins last week too.
Yeah.
Or the holes in the pumpkins.
Yeah, I was. And then once it's dry, then I will trim this down.
Sean, that's why I don't use the hot glue gun. I'm terrified of the hot glue gun.
So what I'll do is I'll just
trim them to the appropriate size so they all work together.
Well, they don't necessarily need to all be the same length,
but the ends don't necessarily loop to they're just like lengths of
they're just lengths of
ribbon that are tied together to give a sense of a bow.
Yeah, and this is what's called a messy bow. You can add even more and have it nice and full, but I just like to slant the edges so that they don't fray as much.
Well, that makes sense.
She's just all full of all kinds of helpful tips tonight, isn't she?
Tips and tricks and tips and tricks.
So that's kind of what it looks like.
I like that.
You know, just a bunch of ribbon. And then this guy is going to sit right here in the front. Now, do you want him straight or do you want him crooked?
What do you say, Doug? Straight or crooked?
Oh, he has to be level. Don't put him on an angle. He has to be sitting on the ground.
Right?
In the center?
No, off to the side.
Off to the side.
Okay, guys. You get what you want. So then again, because I don't want it to fall off.
Yeah, because
wood glue first, and then you surround that with the hot glue.
Some people put the glue right over it. I have a hard time doing that.
Yeah. Sean's full of comedy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't need finger pricks, hot glue works well. I tried to count the times I've done it, burned myself with hot glue, but my fingers are stuck together.
Here, I need to.
Okay, we're looking with an upper cam.
But I need to remove some of this glue because I glued too much on it.
Uh-oh,
On.
too much glue.
Uh-oh.
They're globbing.
It's cool enough that I can rub it off with my fingers.
Sean, thank you. He says he drank too many of my cocktails. I do enjoy mixing a cocktail.
Okay, Ben.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's really cute.
So that's the pumpkin. And that's the sign.
Very
so Ben,
cute.
Halloween candy in it.
Do you have
This-
Halloween candy?
That's yours. That's not mine.
Oh, thank you.
But I did want to show you guys a tip while I'm thinking about it because my brain is so crazy that I may not remember. But, oh, sorry, Ben. Let me cut a length of that ribbon. I've got these ornaments that I'm working on for the craft fair that I'm doing in November. And there's another one. But I wanted to show you a trick because a lot of people will just take and put the ribbon through here and make their hanger that way.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that because when you hang it on the tree, then it goes sideways on you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It's very annoying.
So what you do is, if you're using ribbon or even twine, you just take it, fold it in half, put it from front to back, open up the loop, put your tails through the loop. No, I did it backwards. Sorry, guys. Front to back.
Yes, yeah, you go through and you loop
To
it through.
back, so that when you loop it, you
It's
have
thick.
that finished edge right there on the top. And you pull it like this.
And then you tie a bow on the top. And
Then
now,
you tie it off, either
Ah,
with knot or whatever, so that when you do put it on the tree, the tails are like this, and you put it on, and it stays straight.
That's clever.
that's very clever.
you loop around.
Yeah, that's very clever, Sherry.
Let me do it with twine real quick. So I'll
So
probably end up using twine on this one.
Sherry keeps mentioning this craft fair. She is going to be doing that the first weekend in November, Saturday, November 4th. And if you happen to be someone local here in the Bay Area, it's going to be in Walnut Creek. We'll have more details available as it gets closer. So we can tell you where we're going to be, and Sherry will be able to sell crafts to you if you're interested.
Why did I do that?
You went the wrong way.
It's front to back,
Front to
Sherry.
back.
Front to back.
Yeah, Sean refers that to a trickism.
And then I usually just tie them in a knot and trim the knot.
Oh, very good.
That's long enough.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty long
You
enough.
don't need it to dangle.
Nicely done.
And that's what it looks like. And when you hang it on your tree, it faces forward
Oh, Sherry, that's great.
instead of going sideways.
That is so clever.
That's one thing that frustrates me when I go to places and I see handmade ornaments.
Let
Is
me,
it
Just plop on the ribbon and tie it, and it's
To dangle or not to dangle? That is the question.
front or sideways.
I know for us, we prefer to have them on very small hooks, so it appears like it's just dangling right off the tip of the branch itself.
But I also
Yeah.
don't when Hallmark makes their hook, where it's because you have they have a little tiny eyelet. Sometimes it's rotated, or you don't know it. So when you hang it, the ornament automatically, and there's no way to do it because either the loop is this way or the loop is front to back or
Yeah,
side by
so-
side. It's very annoying.
This is something else I did today, Arnie, or not today, but over the weekend. If you want to present the camera one more time,
That's cute.
that little shadow box.
Very cute.
And they sell these at the World of Disney for $59.99.
Oh, it's
Well,
more.
this will be $10 at the fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, don't let Disney get wind of it because
No, she's already bought them. Already bought the. Well, she didn't make those. She already bought all the stuff.
I know, but they would.
I think.
bought-
No, they don't care that you're selling it. It's just what it is that they.
They're but well, it's not. I think this is the only Disney one I'm going to have. I
It's,
think I've got another set of these buttons somewhere, but
Well, it's cute.
you can sell some Disney aftermarket, but this is nothing.
And Sherry,
not-
Donna's right. That's a bargain. So yeah, well done.
thank you.
Does it light up?
No, it's too little to light up. Who's asking about lights? Let me guess.
That
Me.
Doug.
That was me.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Doug.
Christ.
Well, thank
What?
you, everyone.
Wow, you sighed like you're
Yeah,
sad.
because the show's. I'm sad because the show's over.
What do you have in your
in the box.
in the trick or treat box?
I put the squeezies in there.
Oh, cute. Little pumpkin pie and a turkey.
So on the side of the pumpkin, I would put candy each piece, like $3 or $1. So they have to put money in to take money and to get candy out because
I like that.
I thought about it. There was just too much going on with the sign, I thought.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for spending time with us tonight. This was a lot of fun tonight. Had a great time. Oh wow! So yeah, this has been another edition of PTV Live, holiday edition. That is. We'll be back again with another episode next Monday night, October 23rd. And next week, Sherry, you're gonna have a Christmas craft next week. This time.
From here on out, it'll probably be all Christmas.
Wonderful. That sounds good.
Keep up.
Oh, that's great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, thank you, everyone. Look at that. That's very nice. Thank you very much for the compliments. We appreciate that. We will be back next Monday night. Ben, what's happening on Live with Ben this week?
This week, I share a better view of the ornaments that I picked up at the Hallmark ornament debut that started this past weekend. So you'll see what I got, and I'll reference one or two ornaments that I have not received yet or want to get. You'll see all the details this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here on PTV.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Ben. Thank you, Sherry.
Uh-huh.
Had a lot of fun tonight. And
Thank you.
yeah, it was great fun. We'll be back again next Monday night, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific here on Pepper Tree Villa for PTV Live Holiday Edition. In the meantime, everyone, we're going to be finishing off with the Moment to Groovy. So I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Everyone have a very magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Now it's time for a retro Moment of Groovy. Good night.
night.